Hi everyone, here's another project share. So today I created, this weekend I created three mini album, school album for my girls. And what I use is I use two of these kits, and these are, it's called Scrapbook Kit. It came with 2 school days lot lined paper, 2 days circle orange papers, and all the stuff that was included in here, but as you could see, 2, 4, 6. So it came with 6 papers in here, but you only were limited somewhat to, if you're doing a mini album, sometimes it's hard. If you do a layout, it's fine. You can do, it's perfect for a layout. But for me, I'm more into creating mini albums. So I did purchase 2 of these. I used a whole bunch of the stickers, so I used some of these, and then later on when I put the pictures in, I'm going to incorporate more of the stickers. I bought 2, and these, I bought them like I don't know when I bought them, maybe 3-4 years back from TJ Maxx, and they were $4.99. Originally they were $9, but I bought 2 of these because I knew that I needed more of the paper. In saying that, I also had to incorporate some cardstock that matched the paper as well. So on here, I'll link the tutorial. I forgot her name, but I'll link it on here. So she had these index card guide file. So they're like manila cards with the alphabets on here. But I had a whole bunch of these and these as well. So these are individuals. And as she could show you the tutorial, then she just glued them together and made a pocket so you can insert your pictures in here. But let me tell you what I did use, because I made some of my changes as well. So on here, I use, I think, yes, I did use 9 index cards for each album, and it made 6 pages for me. So here I just used the cover as the layout, chipboard cover front and back, 2 binding rings. So you could see, and the reason why I use this binding method is because if I did want to incorporate more pages for their school year, this is only from kindergarten to 12th grade, but let's say I wanted to incorporate their college years, I could also do that, and that's why I use this method of binding, which is the binding ring. And then the 2 chipboard covers really will give it some durability. So here I went about making some pockets with these Polaroid pictures, so they can go ahead. So this would be like a kindergarten page for, first grade. And I just, whatever I used to cut this when I covered the front cover, I kept them. As a scrapper, you keep all your scraps, so which I did. So that's what I did when I said I incorporated some cardstock. So these were like Stampin' Up! Cardstock that I use. I use my Sizzix die for this little envelope, so they can put little trinkets in here as well, and insert in this pocket if they need to. And then the inside, well, here, let me show you this. So I haven't glued them, so that's why I use a lot of paper clips, because I can always change my mind and how I want to move the pictures. And then when I'm confident and feel like, okay, this is how I want it to look, then I'll go ahead and adhere it to the page. As you can see, this is 1 page. This is just 1 index card. And here's the these are 2. That's how I made the pocket. And here, I'm debating because now I need to measure their class picture. So if it's bigger than that, I can go ahead and come back and insert a bigger paper. It's because this measured, the insert for this one measures at, let me see here, the covers. These is at 6.5 by 4. So I don't have in hand a picture of their class, so I might have to crop everything and make it really small to fit in here, but it's fine. I can work with that. And again, a lot of these tuck-ins, photo corners, but isn't it so cute? So you don't need any dies or anything. I just the Polaroid covers in front is, let me see here. So the back cover measures at 4 1/8 by 2 5/8, and then the black matting on the back here, I used construction paper because I knew that I just needed something, because you can pretty much, it looks like a chalkboard to me, but you can write little messages on here with your white marker as well. And this measures, the photo mat measures at your regular wallet size picture, which is 3 1/2 by 2 1/2. But as you can see, when you do put the pictures, let me see if I have one of my daughter's picture. I think it's somewhere here. But when you add the picture on there, it gives you a little bit, a 1/16 of an inch trim around it still, so it still looks really nice and clean, and I love that. I took a whole bunch of the stickers, so don't be afraid if you guys get the kits with stickers. Just adhere them to another cardstock or another paper, so then you can incorporate them in your album. And that's what I did. So here's some more. So yeah, like whatever the things that I use, I just cut them in half and just, you know, split them, and I just adhere these. Oops, it's a bit snug. I need something harder to put that in here. Did I glue it all the way? I think I did. Okay, this one I didn't, because this one you can tuck this in. There you go. But let me see, did I really? I probably did glue that all the way in. Oh well. And then here on this side, same thing. I went really basic. I used the stickers that they had and used my Stampin' Up! Punches, and it had different sizes. So I did 3 different sizes of stars on here. So you can use whatever you have. You don't have to use any other product. You can just go ahead and fussy cut all the shapes if you need to have that lining outside of it. The covers on here, so the cardstock, let's say you don't have the manila index card, so this measurement is really 8 by 5, so it's 8 by 5. So with the tabs, it will be 8 by 5 3/8. But if you just wanted to make this without the tab, or make it and then just punch a tab to put it on there, this is 8 by 5. And then the designer paper that I put over, I use 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. Oh no, I'm sorry, the designer paper is 8 by 5 1/4, and that's what I did, I think. Let me see here. Index measures 8 1/2 with tabs, but okay. And then like here, I punch this with the, you guys can use your regular punch, but yeah, I just use this. And yeah, I punched this at the 8, and the covers were 8 1/4, but like I said, I'll put the tutorial how she went about doing that. I'm trying to give you guys the designer cover here, what size it was. Okay, so without the tab, it's measured at 8 by 5, and I covered that with the designer paper that measured 7 7/8 by 4 7/8 to cover each front and back. And the inserts for these ones are 6 1/2 by 4 on these inserts for the pockets. And like I said, these are really cute. They're easy to make. If you were just making one, it's perfectly fine. You can just do it within like an hour. But since I have 3 girls and my 3 kids, and I know they were going to want one each, so of course I made 3 of them. So it took me the weekend to do it, you know. But yeah, you see they're so cute. You can put more stuff in here. So that's the first one that I did, and that's, you know, like I said, try to use your scrapbook kit in any way. So even though if it just came with 6 papers and it's front and back, add more papers that you think would match into this. Like I picked this orange one from a different, I don't even know what it was, but I just pulled it out because it matched. But yeah, same method. And then on this one, since I didn't have enough covers, you know, like the designer paper, I just used black construction paper, which is so cute because it looks like I said, like a chalkboard, so you can journal on there as well. But I did the same thing, same repetition of everything. So it's really, you can put another picture on here if you want, but reason when I made the Polaroid one is because basically all kids have the 3.5 by 2.5 wallet size pictures. And then on the inserts, you can also put their friends' pictures, because a lot of times they exchange their wallet size pictures, and you want to also at that grade, like on the bottom of this, I will be journaling and titling them their grade and which teacher and what year. You can do that, or just put the grade and the year. So it's really a simple method of just using what you have. Some of the stuff, like it's hard. I don't know. I didn't want to, like this is school, but if I try to cut it like individually, it was, and fuzzy cut it was too much. So as you see, it's supposed to be like this, and I used that. I just put it on a cardstock and just cut it just like this. So I think that's fine. Let me see here. And here's some more, and some more, you know, like you have journaling spots here, some more envelopes. This is my Sizzix die, also the petal card. They can put more stuff in there. So that's the second one. And then here's the third one. Reason why this one is this way is because the stickers, I didn't want to put it this way. It was too long, but I needed that border. So I'm like, it's okay. They can open it this way and still have everything as the other album did. So again, simple, same technique. But yeah, I made 3 albums using this. Oh, here's my daughter. So yes, as you could see, it has that border line on there. So if you put the 2.5, I mean, they're wallet size pictures, it does fit on there. She's gonna kill me that I put a picture on here, but yeah, and showed you guys. But this is what it looks like. And you see, like I added some more of this, you know, because I can, like I said, I could add more pockets and more things later on if I wanted to do. You know, if I got their college stickers, I could put it on there and make it more of college years, and just bind it in here, just punch it and incorporate more, you know, more of their friends' pictures or whatever. So I have no, there's no limit to what you can do with your mini album. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.